Hey, crypto trading friends, if you guys think that you need a screen full of trading indicators and a messy chart just to simply make money in crypto trading, you guys need to think again. I traded using just one moving average last week and I nailed every single trade. And I am going to show you guys exactly how I did it. And if you guys are new here, I am Garrett and I am a crypto day trader and your personal shortcut to making better trades in the crypto market. Hence why I have over 50 plus no fluff trading videos, trading education videos here in my technical analysis playlist. That is very, very helpful and useful to all of you. Now, before we actually dive into the video, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same crypto exchange that I use on a daily basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange here with the link in the video description down below this video. Alright guys, quick break for a second. If you're enjoying this video and you want to take your crypto trading to the next level, check out my crypto trading education Discord server here. This is where I break things down in real time. I share exclusive setups and I work one-on-one with members who are serious about improving. Whether you are just starting out or you are trying to refine your edge, this is where the real learning happens. All right, and you can find the link to the description to our server in the description below this video as well. All right, guys. So as far as my overall trading strategy goes, I am one of those people. Most of you guys who already know me, you guys already know this, but I aim for a 15% profit on any single given day. Now, the reason why I do this is simply because I'm able to replicate this on a daily basis with full confidence, and I'm typically able to get that 15% every single day. Now, before you think to yourself that, oh gee, this might not, or this doesn't sound like very much profit, well, guess what? When you're trading for 20 days every single month, those 15% wins add up over time. All right. So for instance, realistically, I'm making about 300% per month on my overall account just by making sure that I hit that 15% goal on a single daily basis. All right. Now, as far as my overall trading strategy goes and how I did this, basically what I do is my strategy consists of using the 7-period moving average coupled with the Fibonacci tool. And I typically check for the following conditions, okay? The first condition that I check for is candle patterns that signal a potential reversal back to the moving average. The second thing I look for is candles that deviate far away from the moving average. The third thing I look for is potential upcoming moving average crossovers. And the last thing I look for is Fibonacci level bounces or rejections, all right? And I'm going to talk about that and show you about how I do all of that in some real life examples here on the charts as well, all right? So for this first one that I'm going to show you, actually first what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you the profits that I made just for a little bit of proof here so you guys don't think I'm pulling one over on you. So here's what I got. All right. Now, the first trade I did, I ended up shorting it and I got almost 22% profits. The second one I did, I shorted Stellar XLM. I made 17% profits. The third one I did, I shorted Radium. I did 16.78% profits. The fourth one, 29% profits, shorting Pengu. And then the fifth one, I got 19% shorting Pengu again. And then the last one, I longed Pengu for 20.63%. All right. So here's an example of how I do this. All right. So right up here, this is a very, very good example of one of the trades that I took last week. All right. So here's what I typically do. All right. Now, when this, back here on this day when this was happening, what I could see here was this price action was forming a rounding top. All right. Now, what really got me going was these two candles right in here, all right? First of all, the rounded top told me that momentum was starting to weaken. And then we ended up creating these two indecision candles right in here. And you can clearly see them. I've got them circled right in here. These are indecision candles. They're basically spinning top candles, and they show indirection. They don't show a clear direction of going up or down. They show indecision in the market, meaning bulls and bears both don't know what they want to do, all right? So The third thing I looked for after that was that the next candle after these two indecision candles turned into a larger spinning top, and it ended up going a little bit higher. As you can see right here, it went higher than this previous high right here on this candle. All right, you can see that right in there. All right, but it did not end up closing. The candle did not end up closing higher than that level. Instead, it ended up going back down and started to go back down into the same area where these indecision candles are at. All right, this once again tells me right here in my head that momentum is seriously weakening, and we're probably going to end up going down soon here at some point in time. And that is exactly what happened in the next candle. All right, so what I ended up doing is, as it says here, I took the short on the opening of the next candle, which was this candle right here. This candle right here, the white one, or on your chart it would probably be red for the down candle. And I ended up placing my stop loss at the very top of the previous candle right up in here, because obviously if price ends up, instead of going down, if it ends up going upwards instead and it goes higher than this previous candle, that probably means that it's going to end up going even higher and higher and higher. And therefore I want to mitigate my overall losses, so I set my stop loss at the top of that previous candle. All right. But instead, it ended up going downwards, and price action ended up going down all the way down to this first Fibonacci support level, and it actually ended up going down to the second Fibonacci support level as well here on the 1 hour chart. But I personally only ended up trading it down past a little bit past this my moving average that I've got right here, because realistically what I ended up thinking to myself was in real time was that it's only going to end up going down to this first support level right down here, and it's probably not going to go any further. But I was clearly wrong. But here's the other thing, all right? By the time we ended up coming down to this support level right here, I was already at my 15% daily goal, all right? In fact, when I ended up trading this, let's see here, I ended up going down, and I ended up trading it to right about somewhere around in here, which would have been right around the 19% mark, or sorry, 1.93% in profits right there, all right? But since I use 20x leverage, you multiply that by 20, and that's right there is almost 20% profits, which means I hit my daily goal right there. And once I hit my daily goal, I am completely out of the trade. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I am happy that I completed my overall goal, all right? So that is overall how I go about making the profits that I make on a regular daily basis, all right? Overall here, guys, as I mentioned in a lot of my videos, there are literally all kinds of different strategies out there that exist, and not everyone trades the exact same way as everyone else as well. All right, the key here is to find what works best for you as an individual and your own personality and the time that you realistically have available to trade on a regular basis as well. All right. Now, I will have more videos coming in the near future here showing more of my strategy and going over more of what I more of what I look for in the trades that I do, and talking more about the moving average and talking more about price action, talking more about how I read the candlesticks as well. There's going to be all kinds of new videos coming out for that kind of content, so keep an eye out for that. But before I go ahead and wrap up this video, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this one and you feel like you got some decent value out of it, please be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button below the video as well down below, just to simply help me out. And with that said, guys, for those of you guys who stuck around and watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you.